For 2 years, I fought my acne, and I was losing. I washed my face 2, sometimes 3 times a day. I scrubbed. I bought every harsh cleanser that promised a deep clean, and my skin never got better. Then I changed just 2 things, and for the first time, my skin actually started to calm down. Because I believed the same thing almost everyone believes, that acne means your skin is dirty. It doesn't. And the day that finally clicked, everything changed for me. So in this video, what actually causes acne? The simple morning and night routine that cleared mine, and the honest timeline. No hype, no fake before and afters, just what genuinely worked for me. Enough that after this, you won't need another acne video. And stick around, because around week 3, something happened that made me want to give up, and it turned out to be the best sign that it was all starting to work. Young skin secret number 1. It was never about being clean. Here's the thing that finally clicked for me. Every breakout you've ever had, blackheads, whiteheads, those deeper sore bumps, comes down to one simple thing. Picture your pore as a tiny drain. When it flows, your skin stays clear. When it gets blocked, you get a breakout. That's it. That's acne. And here's the part I completely missed. That blockage sits deep inside the pore. It is not dirt sitting on top of your face, so you can wash and scrub all day and never reach it. I spent 2 years cleaning the sink while the clog sat deep in the pipe, and that's exactly where I kept going wrong. Young skin secret number 2. The more I did, the worse it got. My thinking was simple. If my skin's breaking out, be tougher on it. So I went all in. Foaming cleanser twice a day, a gritty scrub, a stinging toner, 3 spot treatments at once. One thing was good, so 5 had to be better, right? Turns out, no. My skin didn't improve at all. And I understand why now. When you're too harsh with your skin, it gets worn down, and to protect itself, it actually makes more oil. More oil means more clogs, and more clogs means more breakouts. I was quietly making the whole thing worse. So the fix felt completely backwards, and it was hard to trust. I did less. I cut back to a few gentle steps and let my skin settle. And within 2 weeks, before I'd added a single treatment, the redness had already calmed down. Young skin secret number 3. Boring base that does half the work. 2 steps do half the work, and they're the 2 everyone skips because they seem boring. First, a gentle cleanser, not a stripping one. My rule, if your face feels tight and squeaky after washing, that's not clean, that's stripped. Look for a fragrance-free one labeled non-comedogenic, which just means it won't clog your pores. This is the one I got wrong the longest. I used to return gentle cleansers for feeling too weak. That gentle feeling was actually the point. Second, moisturizer. Yes, even if you're oily. This one surprised me. When you skip it, your skin thinks it's drying out and makes even more oil to make up for it. A light, non-comedogenic moisturizer settles that down. Oily skin, go for a gel. Dry skin, something richer. Combination. One light moisturizer is totally fine. That calm base is what lets your actives work gently instead of landing on already irritated skin. And the actives are where it really turned around for me. Young skin secret number 4. 2 actives, morning and night. Okay, this is the whole routine I promised, and it really is just 2 things. 1 in the morning, 1 at night, and this next part is the one I ignored the longest, which is probably why it took me 2 years. In the morning, the only thing I changed was my face wash. I swapped my cleanser for a benzoyl peroxide one at 2.5%, the gentlest strength. I'd lather it on, leave it a few seconds, then rinse. That's the one that calmed the red sore spots for me, and because it just washes off, it never felt harsh. I skipped the 5 and 10% ones. Funnily enough, 2.5% works just as well and is far kinder to your skin. At night, the one thing I leave on, a salicylic acid serum, a few drops after cleansing. This was the one that got inside the pores and cleared the clog from within, the thing all my scrubbing never could. I used one in the 0.5 to 2% range, starting at the lower end. And if you want one gentle extra, a niacinamide serum is lovely for calming redness, but it's totally optional. One thing I'd say, go easy with the serum at first, just a couple of nights a week, then build up once your skin's happy. I rushed it, and that only slowed me down. Young skin secret number 5. Breakout that actually means it's working. So there I was a few weeks in, finally feeling hopeful, and around week 3, a fresh little wave of breakouts showed up. I almost stopped right there thinking the routine wasn't working. It's actually the opposite, and it even has a name, purging. Basically, your routine speeds things up, so the breakouts that were slowly on their way anyway all surface a bit sooner. It feels like a step back, but it's really a sign things are moving and it settles over the next few weeks. A quick way to tell the difference. Purging shows up where you normally break out and clears faster than usual. If instead you notice stinging, itching, or spots somewhere you never usually get them, that's just your cue to ease off and use your actives a little less often. I'm so glad I didn't give up. By around week 7, my skin was clearer than it had been in years. There's one last step though, and it's the one that decides whether those leftover marks fade away or stick around. Young skin secret number 6, the step that decides if your marks fade or stay. It's sunscreen. And for acne, it's honestly the step that protects everything else you're doing. Here's what I wish I'd known sooner. Your fresh new skin is a little more delicate, so it likes some protection, and every time a spot heals, it can leave a small mark behind. And sunlight makes those marks darker and keeps them around longer. I spent a whole year thinking I still had acne, when really it was just old marks the sun kept feeding. So every morning, after your moisturizer, a broad-spectrum sunscreen, SPF 30 or higher, non-comedogenic and oil-free. Honestly, the best one is just the one you'll happily wear every day. About 2 finger lengths covers your face and neck. Now let me put it all together because a routine you can picture is one you'll actually keep. Morning is protection, your benzoyl peroxide face wash, then moisturizer, then sunscreen. Night is clearing, a gentle cleanser, your salicylic acid serum on its scheduled nights, then moisturizer. Niacinamide fits in either time, if you use it. That's genuinely the whole thing, no 10-step shelf, no $40 serums. Now, the honest part. What no one says straight. I promise no fake before and afters, so here's the honest truth about time. You won't wake up clear in 2 weeks. But 2 weeks is when the difference starts. Fewer new breakouts. Calmer skin. Real clearing takes about 6 to 8 weeks of staying consistent, sometimes a little longer. And those leftover marks are the slowest of all, so give them months, not weeks. If you're a few weeks in and getting impatient, you're not failing. You're right on schedule. This gentle routine worked for the everyday breakouts most of us deal with. The one thing I'll always be honest about, if your acne is deep, painful, or leaving scars, a dermatologist can do far more than any routine, and reaching out early is something I honestly wish I'd done sooner. One thing I noticed for myself too, when I eased off the sugary drinks and heavily processed food, my skin seemed calmer. It's no magic fix and everyone's different, but it's worth watching your own patterns. And the most important thing I can tell you, most people give up around week 3, right before it starts working. Don't be most people. So after 2 years of fighting and scrubbing, what actually cleared my skin? Doing less, and finally understanding that acne was never about dirt on the surface. It was a clog underneath, and I simply treated that. Gently, morning and night, fewer products. 2 actives, morning and night, protected and patient. If this finally made your skin make sense, a tap-on like helps YouTube show honest skincare to the next person still scrubbing and wondering why nothing's working. And if you'd rather understand your skin than keep buying things you don't need, that's the whole reason this channel exists. Subscribing just means the next one finds you. I'll see you in the next Young Skin Secret.